at all that it might give Ashley baby fever?
Absolutely not. Ashley literally told me this whole setting was probably the biggest form of birth control I've ever received.
How's Ashley?
She's good.
Yeah. Y'all talk like a lot? Yeah.
Every day. Ashley and I, we make it a point to communicate every day. Having a long distance relationship and building a healthy one is only as hard as you make it. If you have a partner willing to be on the same page as you throughout the duration of the relationship and you guys see eye to eye and you're an open book, then it shouldn't be that hard.
When is Tootie coming down next?
In a couple weeks.
Okay.
Jonah is pretty open with the family about Ashley and his relationship, but we'll get together with Ashley and she'll give us the real lowdown.
Wow, that's hot. Ashley's coming down for a visit and I wanted to do something special for her because it's been a minute since we've seen each other. I wanted to prepare some barbecue because she knows how passionate I am about barbecue, you know, somewhat good at it, and do it in a way that it would be like a one-on-one date with us. And on top of that, you know, I'm gonna give her the card I made her and see what she thinks, you know? I think I'm more nervous on her liking the barbecue than her opening the card. Jess, Ashley's coming. Who's gonna be here? She's still in school and working full time, so she doesn't have much free time to do anything. But here we are 4 years into a relationship and it's everything I've ever thought about. Who is it? Who is it? Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Here, I'll get that.
The last time I saw Jonah was 3 months, 4 months?
3.
3?
How was the trip?
Good.
Good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go put this upstairs.
Okay.
I've got a surprise.
You got a surprise.
Yeah. So I know besides me, seeing me coming down here, you know, that's all cool too, but I've got a surprise.
Okay.
That
Ups the game. Oh, wow. This
so
is nice.
Yeah, did it all.
Okay.
My hope is it's better than Carolina style. No.
Maybe.
I'm biased, but.
When I walked into the kitchen and saw that Jonah had prepared a lovely meal for us, I was very surprised. He didn't really tell me kind of what the plans were, so when I walked in and saw that, I was like, oh, this is nice.
No, you eat it with your hands.
I don't want to get messy, though.
That's the whole point. Now taste. Let it sink in.
They're good. I like them. You did a good job.
Really?
And I'm not just saying that. He has not done anything like that before. So you need to keep doing things like that.
I've cooked before for you.
But you know I like surprises.
Yeah.
So you need to
I haven't
surprise me more.
surprised her with a meal, but
No,
I have
you need to
prepared.
surprise me more.
Yeah. Since you like them, that gives me more of a reassurance because me and you know Bryant, we are entering a semi-professional barbecue competition.
Oh, cool. I think that Jonah could win the barbecue competition with these ribs. Through at least, say, last year or so, since he started doing this, up to now, he's definitely gotten better, I will say that.
Here we go. So if you like them, then I can let,
be okay.
yeah.
Your first set I had, I didn't really like, I'll be honest with you.
I
But you've gotten better. Oh, that's sweet. The love letter was very surprising. When I read it, I kind of got a little teary-eyed, not gonna lie. I know it came from the heart, and I know he was nervous to give it to me. You truly make live streams come true. It's you and I until the wheels fall off. Thank you for your continuous patience and love for me. Love, Jonah.
It'd be cool to start doing back and forth.
That would be cool over the years to collect them.
Yeah, and to see how far either my literature improved or declined. I presented Ashley with a love letter because it's inspired by my dad. It was a form of communication for him and my mom because they were in a long-distance relationship. I thought it'd be cool to kind of bring it back, keep it retro, but also it'll help me in my romantic side of things. You want to go get ice cream? Yeah. Okay. Over the years and with therapy, it's helped me quite a bit. I've become more open and more considerate of others. And it showed me to soften my edge. Love you.
I love you.
Jonah had a little bit of work to do in the morning, so Anna and I decided to take Ashley out for brunch just to have some very rare alone time with Ashley, just to establish that, I mean, the only way we can really put it is just like a sisterly bond, and Ashley could be our sister-in-law someday.
How am I supposed to get up here?
Oh my God. Way to pick the high chairs.
Oh, we're going.
You okay? Yeah, okay. It's not very little people friendly, but we made it work.
Yeah.
Sorry to the guys in the back. Generally, we do not have difficulty getting up in high boots like that. No, we look like freaking idiots, like children getting on them. A toast to fun brunch.
Mimosa. I didn't really like it, so I'm not. A toast to Girls' Day.
Girls' Day.
Easy. It's glass.
Yay.
Ashley, how
How's
are
it going,
you?
Ashley? Yeah.
Jonah.
With me, I mean, I hope okay.
He never really talks to us, so we have to kind of dig it up from other people.
He's doing okay with me. I mean, we've been together, what, 3.5, almost 4 years? So he hasn't gotten tired of me yet.
Do I see them getting married anytime soon? No, because Jonah's absolutely not ready for that. But do I see it happening maybe closer to when he's in his late 20s? Sure.
Do you have any plans when you get out of school?
Specifically meaning, is our brother gonna go move with you, or are you gonna come down here? I'm not in fine with whatever.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't think he wants to move up there, to be honest with you.
No.
Is that what you were hoping for?
Darn. Kind of thought he would've.
That man lives day by day, hour by
Yes,
hour.
that is one thing I can't stand about him. It was fun to vent to the girls about the things that Jonah does that annoy me.
Does Jonah bite his nails in front of you? When he's doing this little thing where he
Yes,
just
he
has
does.
fingers in his mouth?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Waiting in it.
You can't tell him anything. And it's really hard, but trust me, we know.
Oh, we know.
My biggest pet peeve with all the siblings is when they don't change out the toilet paper roll when they finish one. It just pisses me off when I have to go take a and all I see is an empty toilet paper roll.
This one right here likes to smack when he just eats. Like, Jonah, can you just close your mouth?
Okay, in my defense,
You don't know how to
we
close
happen
your
to be in the same room if I'm eating like Doritos or beef jerky.
No, but you eat like meals and I would hear you.
I'll be like, close your mouth when you eat. He's like, I am.
When I arrived yesterday, he had a nice dinner laid out.
His
and-
barbecue?
Yes, his ribs. And he gave me this really heartfelt letter about how he loved me and how he's looking forward to the future and everything. And it was really sweet. I was very surprised.
We never got that.
No.
We just got happy birthday, bro.
No, he could be sweet deep down. He's a turd to us.
Deep down.
Yeah, you gotta dig for it. We just get the brother side of Jonah, which is the butthole side.
Or what dads call us punk ass bitch.
Or yeah, punk ass bitch side of Jonah. But I'm very proud and glad that he is deep down a sweetheart.
We've talked about the future. We've talked about, living together. We've talked about marriage and all that.
I mean, it's very sweet, but it is hard to see how my brother is being that sweet towards Ashley, because Bryce did do similar things of, you know, writing letters and cards, and he would every now and then make dinner, and it did mean a lot. But at the 4-year mark, things just change, and I just felt like our relationship was moving nowhere, and it's just kind of hard to realize that.
First, he's working towards finishing school as well as me. So right now, we both have a lot to get done first before we can make that commitment. So it's not gonna happen anytime soon.
I think of Ashley every second of every day, but I think you can't just have everything planned. And Elizabeth's one to have a very ordered, like her picture is already painted. We haven't even passed step 1. And things change, people change. And it's just how well you can adapt with that. You know, it's a learning lesson for all of us, but more importantly, I hope it is for Elizabeth, because things are never gonna go the way you planned it to go.
Just jump.
Just jump.
Just jump.
Just jump.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
That shook my feet.
That's a higher jump than I thought.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I texted Jonah earlier today, like asking him for like some relationship advice because like we're both in long distance relationships. So I figured he would be the best person to talk to.
I've been in a long distance relationship for well over 4 years now. And it's been, you know, a learning curve. And yeah, it's all been rewarding though.
Like, I guess, like, how do you manage like social media and like everything, like with, but like while staying present, like in the situation, like?
You're talking about juggling your social media life?
Yeah, because I mean, like, that's kind of like how Allie and I communicate. So Allie and I do communicate through social media most of the time. We typically communicate through Instagram because we figured it'd make the most sense that we're both on it a lot. I just noticed I've been like attached to this a lot more recently. Like lately I've been stressed out because like I've been on my phone a lot lately, but I also want to focus on things with the family, obviously, and I just don't really know how to like balance the two, I guess.
What's the main reason you get upset about when you're talking to Allie?
Like whenever she leaves me on red for like a few hours and like she kind of, basically like just me being left on red, that bothers me a lot. So basically what being left on red means is like the person like saw the message but they don't reply. It's kind of like a slap in the face to the person who sent the message because like they have time to look at it but they don't have time to respond. Like kind of seems like they're ignoring you in a way, so it does get a little frustrating at times. Just like how do you and Ashley, I guess, handle that?
We turn red receipts off.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best choice.
Because sometimes it's better for you not to know than you know.
I do not have my red receipts on, just because I'll be ignoring the.
I think you have mine on for some reason. Like whenever I text you, it says red.
Oh, I didn't even know you could do that.
You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, you can.
When you end your conversations, do you just say, you know, good night or love you or bye?
Yeah, typically.
Kind of. That's what's called a closed-end conversation. It's really weird because I use all these sales tactics for girls, so. I've been in car sales for quite some time now, so I've tended to utilize the tools that I've learned from my job to my social life and my dating life. In a relationship, everybody tries to make their partner happy and counters the car sales deal. Like, who's gonna sell a car to a pissed off customer? So when you're like, all right, bye, you know, or love you, bye, sleep tight, or before you say that, you said, tomorrow after school I can call, you know, or hey, I'm going to hang out with Ryan and Sean, but I'll be sure to call you. You're already setting up the next appointment.
So Jonah's method of car sales tactics sometimes to keep Ashley happy, if that's what works, that's what works. It's not my relationship, and it's definitely I'm not in the market to buy a new car. I'm still driving the 1979 model here, so yeah, I'm.
Look, vintage is cool nowadays.
When like, has there been days where she hasn't texted you, like whole days?
No, I mean we've texted each other at least once a day. So I mean we're trying.
Yeah, so during that time frame of you texting her in the beginning of the day, what do you talk about?
We talk about like what plans we have for.
Okay.
We talk about what plans we have during the day and stuff.
So
like
when
that.
she says those plans, does it register in your head like, okay, that might be pretty critical? So If she doesn't answer when I call her tomorrow or hit her up in a few hours, I know what she's doing.
Yeah.
You know, for example, like this coming weekend, I have a barbecue competition that I'm signed up for with Bryant, and Ashley's known about this for weeks. So she can obviously put 2 and 2 together to know that I'm definitely going to be busy for the weekend. So if I don't answer the phone or answer the text, she'll know why. We don't care about streaks on Snapchat or who posts what or, you know, happy 12-week anniversary or 4 months and, you know, what all that entails. We're literally just worried about the next time we're going to talk or see each other.
So I would say this conversation was definitely helpful, but there is definitely some things that Allie and I need to work on. Thanks for talking with me. That definitely helped.
You're welcome. Everybody's going to be learning, even mom and dad. They've never had a title as grandparents.
No, and they're taking it on very strongly now.
Everybody's gonna be happy. Everybody's gonna be scared. Everybody's gonna be excited, anxious, everything. I mean, it'll be a first-time feeling for everybody. You know, you'll have the 4 of us learning.
Mm-hmm. This is kind of gonna be the test baby for the 4 of them, just because, I mean, Jonah and Anna, they're in around my age, and I mean, Anna doesn't have a boyfriend yet, but Jonah's further along in his relationship, and I know a kid's not coming anytime soon. But whenever it comes to time for him and Ashley, he will feel a little bit more prepared because literally,
thanks to baby guinea pig, I've got the tools needed to know what to do and what not to do.
Yeah.
When mom asks, like, oh, are you gonna have kids? Like, yeah, at this time I say no, because I don't know if I'm ready, but at some point I would like to.
You worried at all that it might give Ashley baby fever?
Absolutely not. Ashley literally told me this whole setting was probably the biggest form of birth control I've ever received. So this is my 3rd bedroom in this house. I don't mind change really at all. Being that this house is somewhat temporary, I'm planning on moving out within the next year. Probably move in with Ashley. I mean, we're coming up on 5 years, so it'd be best for me and Ashley to take that next leap, move in with each other, and not have a kid. And